about it even more, I wonder why it has not been more prevalent in the African continent. I mean, I would think from a agricultural growth standpoint, this would be an easy product, hemp, to grow on the African continent. Number
Mhm.
one, and number two, it would have just had its natural benefits from the hemp standpoint. Let's skip before we talk about the cannabis or we talk about the marijuana standpoint. The hemp standpoint, I don't understand why it has not been an integral part of the fabric of African agriculture. Introduced to Africa approximately 1,000 years ago.
That's
Was
right. Over a
well,
thousand years from Asia. That's right.
but was it really only introduced from Asia 1,000 years ago when we stop and we really stop to think about the fact that hemp and cannabis made its way into the Middle East, into the areas around, Syria, Israel, which wasn't Israel then, but
Hmm.
Palestine back then. Hemp has always been a part of the natural fabric or agriculture in those areas. I mean, when you look at some of the plants and some of the types of plants that were grown in those areas, some would say that, 2,000 years ago, the wise men took a little hemp to the baby Jesus. And, the anointing oil that Jesus was used has been, argued back and forth that it was hemp based.
Hmm.
So did the rest of the continent not have an opportunity to deal with it, or what was going on? I just don't
Well,
understand.
well, the rest of the continent, as you said, it's been there for over 1,000 years. It was introduced by Asia, but it also did come into the Middle East, particularly into North Africa. But with respect to the rest of the continent, over those 1,000 years, it's made its way throughout the continent. It's been used for religious ceremonies. It's been used medicinally. It's been used recreationally, and as you've alluded to, with respect to hemp, it's been used, industrially in many ways.